Thumbs up. That's how loud you are. In the booth, you were like, we're ready. And they, oh, good intro.
All right, we're back. Another edition of the Jesters match. We've got Mark House versus Josh Jolitz. And I've got Ray Skinador in the booth with me. Everybody knows Ray. South Strip.
Skenendor with Chris G.
Thank you. Yeah, see, now you said Skin Endor. So now I'm confused if I should add that extra N.
Only on the second time when you say it long, like pronounced
Oh,
out like
okay.
that, it kind of
Like
helps.
WWE.
It's like a rhythmic flow. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's how I did it. Then you corrected me. Now I'm all like, I don't know which
you
way
did it
I
right.
should
You
do
did
it.
it right. Just you set it up. You set it up right, and I finished it. That's teamwork.
That's teamwork. All right, so what do we got here? We've got race to 7. Mark is the challenger. Josh is the jester that's been winning, I don't know, 2-3 weeks in a row now.
It's on a roll.
Looks like Mark won the leg, and he picked 8 ball. So it's going to be a race to 7, BCA PL rules, cue ball fouls only. And they've both been read the rules, no forfeiting, no
Oh, you said that?
yeah,
This
because
week?
I forgot because Pat normally handles that. And he's been gone for like 3 weeks.
The rule is if you give up a game, you not only lose that game, but you get penalized one full game
Correct.
in addition. Okay.
Correct. And you, of course, you'd lose the game that you gave up. You know, you're pissed off. You missed the 8. It's hanging in the pocket. You just want to break your stick and just throw everything all over the place. But if you do that, yes, it's a penalty.
I like it. I like it.
So
I don't like a lot of rules, but that one's
it's good for TV.
it's solid. Yeah, and it's ultimately it's a shark, and you know, especially for people who say everything's a shark.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
mean,
point.
you know.
Yeah, that's
all the moves.
that's 922.6 in my book.
You got more moves than Jello. Everyone knows that.
I don't know about all
yeah.
that. I mean, sometimes when you're struggling, you might have to drop a cue protector or something on the ground while the other player's shooting. You know, something small, but not on purpose.
Here we go. He's starting out with a combo.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I like it. If that goes in, this table opens up pretty good. Don't tuck behind the 8. Should be okay.
A little bit of adrenaline on the first match. Mark settled himself down with one of the Mad Apple scratch-made Bloody Marys.
So the key here now is getting on the 13 and 14. I don't know what kind of angle he has here. Okay. It looked like it was pretty straight then. Now
it was,
and I don't mind the straight there. Just stop it and shoot the 14.
Yeah,
which is kind of a take your medicine shot.
Simplified a little bit,
but he was trying to roll up and get. It looks like almost perfect on one of these other stripes, 9 or 11. And guess what? That's early nerves. Early nerves. He said he was a little nervy.
He did. He was. We were talking to him for a good half hour before the match. He wanted to practice all week. Didn't get around to it. But he feels good. He basically just says, "I play pool the way I play pool. I don't think a week of practice is going to change anything." And you know, that's a strategy. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
The champion enters the table. Earbutted up.
Yeah, he really
focused.
did. I've never seen him with the earbuds before until today, so that's
a new haircut.
Or he washed it.
Got one of those like $100 like regular looking shirts.
Yeah, here's
I can see it's like dry fit too. That's my jam.
A better look there. You can see he's really thinking things through. You got Mark sitting in the hot seat right now, just waiting for another attempt at the table.
Oh, I just like the way he went down on that ball. It looked like I was watching a pro.
Oh,
he missed.
But he put time into it.
It was very stable and structured. Just the way it was like one of my buddies. His name's Jason Klatt. Super pro. Haven't seen him too much lately, but he talks about the elevator.
Right.
And that just, as he went down on that ball, it reminded me of Jason Klatt talking about the elevator.
Yeah, I remember I showed you that once with the two sticks in a row, and if you see the two sticks moving, you're bobbling your head, getting down on the stroke. I get that's probably somewhere in that same elevator speech. You got to lower down, straight.
You ever seen that guy play?
Great shot.
Nice shot. Jason Klatt.
No, I have not. I mean, I might have, but not in person. You know, if he's been on YouTube or something, I'm sure I've caught a match or something.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay,
I'll remember the name.
14. Here's what I like. Tell me I'm wrong. 14, 11, 9. Come across one rail and get on that 13.
I like it.
Stop the 13, 8 and a side.
Or in the corner. If you get straight, you can draw back out of it or something. Yeah, I like that. Other than the 8, I think you got to be a little flexible. We're not all 700s here.
Well, you this is the ideal. You're not
Right.
So what's the ideal? Would you rather in the side or the corner? Because the corner, you might have a tight pocket with that 6, and you have to draw back from
Right.
distance.
Yeah, good point.
Stop. What's easier, stop or okay? Wait a minute. He has breakout angle here now too. I might just blast into all this.
I mean, you're not wrong about the side. I'll just give you that. I mean, that is a lot easier.
This is a little thin, so you might have to put some spin on this to come blast over.
Put some spin on that thing. I thought that'd be a great shirt, man, and no one's made it yet. The opportunity might have gone and passed, though.
Let me see here. Yeah, I'm definitely. I'm aiming to cut this ball in and blast into that 8 ball. Next, okay. I'm up next. So there's not. If you miss the 8, you're still gonna be okay. I'm maybe playing it. I don't know.
I was going for a safe.
Okay. He was trying to put the 11 up in front of that 6, or maybe he was just trying to leave it right there, and saying, "Go ahead and get out." You know, I like my chances.
Well, he knows, and he's watched a bunch of these where he saw players basically beating themselves by making all their easy balls and not getting out. So if he gets in trouble, I think you're going to see Mark play a safe or 2 that is uncharacteristic for his normal game. So I don't know. You will see how that goes.
I'll tell you what. That's an 8 ball play.
Yeah.
And
a block.
As the challenger,
right.
You get to choose 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball. Obviously, Mark chose 8 ball, and he's playing the game of his choice. 9 ball player, flying this cue ball all over the table, not too concerned with positional advantage.
Right.
Bumping balls, precise. They're just freewheeling. I love when I play a 9 ball player in 8 ball. You can just tell. You can just tell.
They're just going after it. Yeah.
They're trying to slam money balls in like they're Chris G.
Well, some 8 ball players who are primarily playing in a bar atmosphere do the same. There's not a lot of safeties, not a lot of strategy. I shouldn't say that because there's a lot of strategy in the 2-ways and the fake safeties. We've all seen that. But Mark is not one to play safeties. I'm surprised he didn't make that 11.
What's he looking at here? I don't like this.
I think he's got the ball.
He has to go rail first. No way he has this ball. I didn't like that. That was a 9 ball play.
Well, look at the 7 though.
Okay, so he ended up
he ended
getting
up
something
okay.
with the 7.
He knew the 1 was still a little screwy too, though. This might have been a calculated just get the 5 closer to the pocket type thing. I mean, I'm trying to get in the head of Mark.
I'm trying to.
When
you think all that was calculated?
I think so. I think
go rail first.
He would have loved the 5.
Over.
Yeah. Well,
okay. What's your plan for the 8? You needed that ball. You needed that.
Yeah.
Ball.
Now it's blocked. Yeah. Well, now he's going to have to probably work his way out, depending on what Josh leaves him here. So we'll see. Still got some problems here, right? You cut the 7 in. Now what?
This was a good first rack. Well, yeah, okay. So cut the 7.
Crash into the 1.
If you can avoid the 9, I'm not sure you can, but if you can avoid the 9, table 6. Okay, I gotta go.
You're right there.
I'm gonna go right after this table, right after this game.
Well, Tim might be ready to pop in. I don't know if he's playing.
Oh, are you ready? Come in. Okay, Tim's coming in. Here we go.
Sweet.
All
Well,
right.
good luck on your first match of the Sunday tournament with 40 people? Telling
Let
you.
me just take a quick look at this rack, and I'll tell you who I think has positional advantage here. Because this game, yep, I got it. I got it.
I know 4 people tell you.
They do not want
We
my opponent
know.
wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Let me just
Your
stare at this
opponent's
for a
not even at
second.
the table yet.
So it's 3-3, and the 8 ball's locked. I think I would way rather be stripes here than solids.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd say stripes is probably 70-30 favorite right now. Not a huge favorite, but
I think he's going to shoot the 1.
pretty solid fave. Okay, I'm out. Before 6 more people
Good luck.
come
Yeah,
banging on
right.
the window. All right, bet.
We'll see you next time. Ray is going to pop in here and there in between his matches. Same with Tim Glasheen. Also Spencer Busanelli. All 3 are going to be helping out a little bit here and a little bit there. Hey, Tim, we got Tim Glasheen walking in the booth. The original. So Tim wanted to play in the tournament. I mean, I don't blame you. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of fun.
It's been a while also for me.
Yeah, and it's 8 ball, right? So
Right.
it's kind of like second nature. Spencer did the same thing, said he wanted to be in the booth. Then he was like, can I play in the tournament? I'm like, well, I'm not your boss.
Right. Right.
If you want to play in a tournament, just say goodbye to that prime rib meal,
Right.
that juicy prime rib, scratch made here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company, Appleton, Wisconsin.
Oh, and their food here is just awesome.
Well, my new favorite now has been the omelet. I've had breakfast a couple times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they make. I did the pancake for the side,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I'm not a pancake guy. But they made it right. It was like a little crispy, thin,
Ooh.
but not too thin.
Right.
It was a great. I mean, I'm telling you just don't get pancakes like that. So anyway, this is our first game.
Okay.
We got Mark House, who you know, and Josh, who you know,
Right.
and they've been going back and forth. Mark is stripes,
I've
so
shot,
he's up right now.
I've shot against both. Both are very capable shots.
I mean, Mark's been playing for years. He knows this table, too. I mean, he's
Mhm.
been on this table forever. Is he left-handed?
He is now.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see later. All right, so he took it. He went the simple route.
But the simple route is also in this case the aggressive route.
Right. I mean, if you think about it, where else is it going to go?
Right.
He's going to shoot that down to the bottom right. All you need to do is aim, put a little follow through,
Mm-hmm.
and you got a big pocket down there. You really do. You can even hit like the first diamond and it'll still go. Yeah, that's
Just
in.
like that.
All day.
You called it
Yeah.
first diamond right down.
He hit it. I'm going to throw that on replay just because that's not the easiest shot in the world. I need a little more mouse space. There we go.
Well, who
8
built
ball
the booth?
in. Not me. We are thinking about, extending it into the office over there.
Okay.
Because that's just storage and
Right.
the third computer. You might have to hit the refresh on both sides and then go all the way to the end of the numbers. And Josh
right.
will be like 6 from the right, and then Mark will probably be 1 or 2. You know how that works.
Yeah.
It's nice having a computer literate guy up here. Tim's pretty smart.
Let's see.
The smarter you are, the harder pool is.
See, Mark's there, and he's on which side? Yeah, Mark's right at 135, right at the end. But you're right. We overcomplicate things.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's a big statement there. So
There we go.
don't send me any emails.
Old school versus the young gun.
What do we got here? We got Pete Bestia. Hey guys, what's up? Here, I'm going to try to get the chat over there for you. What's he doing? He's really thinking, huh? Thinking about where he's going to break, maybe taking a breather. Here, let's get that view so you guys can see the break a little cleaner. I'm busting out the pop-out chat so
Okay.
everybody can see what's going on. And there we go. So Pete Besta, hi guys, like and share. Thank you.
Awesome.
We definitely need the likes and the shares and the subscriptions and the anything and everything. This is one of those matches that really sits pretty close to home, right? I mean, we got Josh, long-time Mad Apple patron. You know, and we got Mark House. He's been here since the beginning, too. He's
Pretty
been in all
much.
the leagues. Everybody knows his wife, Jess, and they're a ton of fun. You come in thinking you're just going to have a beer, and you leave with a $40 tab.
Yeah.
But it's fun, though.
So when Spence gets back in here, you're going to have to ask him where Josh's nickname came from.
Which one?
Gem for Josh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he was in here, and I asked him. He doesn't know why. Does anyone know why Josh's nickname is Gem? All right, we got something interesting going on here. Looks like Mark's calling the 3. All right, smart move. The 7 sits real nice.
Very good two-way.
I think that Mark knew when he came in he's going to have to play a little bit more of a strategic game if he's going to beat anybody at this kind of competitive level.
Right.
I mean, we've seen people do it week after week. You know, they make 5, 6 of their balls.
Right.
They don't get out. Then the other player just messes with them for the next 10 minutes. You know?
Sounds like what I did with my last match, even though I lost it. I mean, I was messing with the guy for a while because he ran about 6, 7 balls off. And
well,
what the heck?
So it's still open. I didn't realize that. So Josh shot at the solids too. So Mark maybe just got a little bit lucky on that.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's okay.
There's no clean starter yet on this table.
Oh, it's brutal. Frickin' brutal. I see like the 2-3 off the 7, maybe combo the 7 on
Right.
the side, something like that.
If you
might
don't
be.
like something like that, maybe 13.
Yeah. See what he's got. He's looking at it. This will be neat if something goes. I mean, we'd have to bust out our protractor. But I think the 3 might go off the 7. Or it'll combo in the 7. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Oh, did he call the carom? Probably not.
Nope.
Open table to Josh.
So at this point, looking at this table, I still like the solids overall.
Yeah, Josh doesn't. You can see the look on his face. It's like he's in pain.
It's just figuring out how to get there from the 2 to the next shot.
I wonder if that's always been like that in pool.
Mm-hmm.
The facial expressions. I mean, Shane's got a certain look.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's got the lip. He looks mad. There's certain players that have zero emotion, you know, and I think that probably bodes well for their game. There's some people that just wear their emotions right on their face, you know. I mean, they're just.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know if they got a good leave just by looking at them.
Still a little tricky here.
See, Mark is sitting there, patient. Looks like he maybe just mowed the grass. He's got a little green on his shoes. Those might be his lawn mowing shoes.
Maybe.
Wow. Just drilled it. So, yeah, if you guys could get out there, take the link from YouTube hit the share, put it in a bunch of Facebook groups, ones that relate to pool, please, only. I mean, anything helps, but
Exactly.
throwing it in an accidental like steam engine group or something will probably get you banned, so be careful. And share it to your public profile. I mean, we really do want to build the numbers up a little more on Sundays.
You know what? I do almost like a safety here.
I mean, Josh knows. So he did a little bit of a breakup.
I can live with that.
He knows the 11, 15 are in trouble.
Right.
So why not improve your situation,
Exactly.
We'll see. We'll see how Mark handles this because he doesn't really have a clean shot on anything.
No.
Unless he wants to maybe bank the 9, but then you're going around. You're not coming out anywhere nice. And you still got to deal with that 11 and that 15. So I think that's kind of like checkmate
Yes.
or check. It's not checkmate yet.
No. I mean, that's kind of like you might as well have ball in hand and just the 8 ball left.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if Josh, gets back to the table and has a pretty good starter shot, this might be it.
I know what I'd be tempted to do.
All right, a little bit of a save. I think that's going to work out pretty good.
He leaked out a little bit. I mean,
Yeah, it did.
It only left Josh one shot. But that can be enough.
Blocked the 1. I mean, there might be a window for the 4. I don't know why you'd shoot that, but the 6 on the side seems like the logical
6
choice.
side sets up for the 4 to the corner and then the 1 corner, I think.
Ooh, he hit that confidently. This might be a good thing for Mark if Josh is still trying to find his speed. I mean, I think this is the 3rd week for Josh.
Mm-hmm.
So, everyone thinks it gets easier, but sometimes it doesn't. Like, I remember when I won Jesters a few times, and every week I really was pretty nervous still.
Yeah.
It didn't get easier.
No, because you can't take anyone lightly.
Right. Everyone in this bracket can play like a 600 some days and a 300 others.
Guilty as charged.
Some people get called, sandbaggers. They're trying to lower their rating. What it is just inconsistency due to non-perfect practice because, you're working.
Right.
You just don't have the time. Like, to be a 600, you really got to live in a pool hall for a little while.
Yeah.
You got to play good money matches. You got to keep that pressure high. And I like what the younger players are doing. They're incorporating fitness into pool.
Oh.
Like they want to be fit.
True.
I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of the younger players, they travel a lot, right? But they post pictures. They go to the hotel gyms. They're working out. They're trying to stay fit. Now that wasn't a real big thing in the 70s, 80s.
No. You just go to the pool hall and you shoot.
You'd find many 300-400 pound guys in there shooting great. But can they make it through one of these match room, 8-day tournaments though? I don't think so. Their feet are going to start hurting.
So one of the things I personally have started doing is I'm working on like some Pilates to work on my core and flexibility.
Oh, well, there you go. You get down on your shot a little better.
Right.
Yeah, stretching is important. You're a skinny guy. I don't know what you ain't got nothing to worry about. But stretching is key.
Did he come out of it?
Yeah, I think the 1 ball
I think
might
you still
be.
can see the one.
So you don't have a good angle for that one other than the overhead on the right there. I think it's blocked.
I think we're about to find out. He just called the one in the corner.
Well, there you go. So easy shot. He's not jacking up. So looks like a clean shot. He almost overcut it. Yeah, he would have been perfect if it would have bumped the 9.
Right.
Jess is watching, and she told me not to say tangent line or perfect too much because she says I say those too much. I told her I have a thesaurus, but I really don't. I could probably Google it.
So, what's the opposite of tangent then? Cotangent or arctangent?
I mean, do I look like
I forget.
Einstein to you? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to ask Ray. He's the mathematician.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know in chat. What's the opposite? Well, I don't even know if the opposite of tangent line would actually help you in pool.
No.
I mean, there's parallel. There's a lot of parallel shifts. There's a lot of angles. And, I mean, really, the most important thing in the world is figuring out where the cue ball is going to go, and that's where the tangent line comes in.
Mhm.
As soon as a player figures that out, pool becomes so much easier.
It does.
Good. Oh, he bumped the 9. It's not a foul. He told Josh that he bumped it. He said, go ahead and put it back if you'd like.
Oh,
They did it properly.
yeah, they did it properly by having the opponent put it back.
Right, right. Josh can, I did read in the rules, Josh can tell Mark, go ahead and put it back to where we just agreed that it can go. But I like to see the opponent do it.
Right.
It's just less of a possibility of getting a ref involved, you know? Like, why is he touching the ball twice? Yeah, this is a tough position to be in. Not much you can do with that 4-ball unless you load it up with a ton of left. You might be able to go 2 rails, but I think the 8's in the way.
It's in the way. Well, you can go. You almost have to go 3, being just figuring it like you're doing 2, but come up short on the 4.
So Trevor Simpson must be the smart guy of the group. He said the opposite of tangent is parallel, so I was close. Okay. It was popping around in my head. I mentioned parallel. That makes sense. Tangent, parallel. TK's benefit memorial tournament will be next weekend. So if you guys haven't signed up, or if you just want to pop in and throw some money in some buckets, the proceeds go to a charity choice of the family.
Unfortunately, I will be working.
Well, you could still throw a couple bucks in if you'd like.
Yeah.
You could Venmo or something, or stop by and drop a 20 in. I'm doing the same thing with Taylor Collar's Ronald McDonald House tournament. You know,
Right.
I'm not going to Varsity Club,
True.
but I dropped a little
Wow.
donation in because that place is amazing, man. It helped my family. It
Mhm.
personally helped his family.
They felt
And-
mine too.
Yeah, see, that's amazing. You know, every time you talk to somebody, you're like, yeah, we were able to stay there while, a child was in a hospital situation, and they make you feel comfortable. They give you some snacks.
Right.
You're panicking, but it's a great organization, the Ronald McDonald House. So I urge everyone and anyone to donate to both causes. TK is being this week, and I'm not sure when the Ronald McDonald tournament is, but I think it's coming
I'd
up
have
soon.
to look, but I feel like it's a couple weeks out.
This stream always donates something as well, if not the stream, Kendall directly. Looking pretty good, but this is definitely do or die, right?
It is at this point.
That you can't really play a good save. You got to make these balls. He's in a weird position though. If he makes this ball, he doesn't want to overhit this because he's probably going to be shooting the 11 next. Beautiful shot there, Mark.
Nice touch on that. Gave himself room to stroke the cue.
It's one thing he's good at.
Mm-hmm.
So how many people do we have out there for each? I know that Mark has a ton of family watching, or they can't figure out how to, put YouTube on the TV probably. You know how that
Right.
goes.
Hey, rather than Top Chat, do you want to maybe see all of them?
Well, that only really does anything if you have a lot of spammers.
Oh,
Yeah, like if it's just
Well, if it's
flying
flowing,
through,
yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing anything either, but we know we've only got a couple so far.
Good old Pete, good old Trevor. I know Pat's probably listening out there. Slacker. Hasn't been around for about 3 weeks. Well, I mean, the guy keeps hurting himself. First he hurts his back, then he hurts his wrist, then he hurts his leg, then he stubs his toe, getting up for a midnight snack. You know, he's just
Carpal
accident
tunnel from tipping him back.
or something. So Josh left himself the typical hard 8-ball, and he plays one pocket. So, you know, he's all about trying to leave the 8 in the pocket, right? I mean, that's a one
Right.
pocket shot. He hit it a little hard. Now, obviously, the softer you hit a bank, the wider it banks. So, you know, you put a little power on that. He might have made that. This is tricky. This is very tricky. I think I almost like the safety. Patrick Glynn is listening. He says, I'm invincible. Oh, man. Brutal. That gets Josh on the board here. It's a tough shot, and he left himself a tough shot on the 11. So it would have been,
Right.
I think we would have been seeing 2 or 3 shots in a row to get out there. A lot of pressure. Well, there we go. Josh has tied it up 1-1, and now he's walking away. Where's he going? Where's he going?
Which
Let's
way did
follow
he
him.
go? Which way did he go?
Let's see who's out here.
I see Destiny on 8.
Oh, this camera.
Or is
This
that on
camera
7?
wants to get thrown in the driveway.
Yeah.
Yep, Destiny. We got Jess, his family, Mark's family sitting on the bleachers there. You got Rayanne. We
Nick
got a
Anderson
lot
right
of
there is
players
over
going.
on 7.
Yeah, we got Ray playing on 6. You can see him kind of. You can only see his legs there. There's his head popping up, upper left. What's that? Looks like David Meidlo. Definitely got a good crew here today.
I think. I don't remember how many people we have in the tournament, but it was mid-30s, I believe.
See, what do you think they're looking at? Should we read their chat messages?
Zoom right in.
It looks like a couple of video games going on. Damon on the left. Josh re-entering the arena. Hopefully he washed his hands. We're back. I think maybe Josh wanted to slow that down, reset. I mean, that could have easily been 2-0.
You can see a little frustration on his face right now.
That's just the way Josh looks.
Oh. Cue ball side pocket on the break. That's that danger of that pop break like we were talking about last week.
Yeah, Mark's definitely putting a little thought into this. Josh is digging the shoop. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go again. I can hear the music. I'm not a rapper.
Sorry, no one wants to see me dance or rap.
I don't know. Did you see the breakdancer from Australia? It can't be much worse than that in the Olympics. She just like laid on the ground and like flopped around. It was a complete embarrassment.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And they took softball out. as a sport for the breakdancing, and people are all over the place. You know what's funny though is this lady who got last place doing some really weird stuff. Everybody knows her. Nobody knows first place, second place, or third place. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
It's kind of like the way publicity works. Yeah, so if you see it somewhere on the news, Facebook, wherever, some weird stuff going on with the Olympics, like the breakdancing thing was definitely, if anything, that's a great way to make money. You go out
That
there,
is
you
true.
just flop around, everyone makes fun of you, and then you get like $1 million publicity,
Right.
advertisement for your company, for whatever. I mean, just look at the Haktua girl. She's making millions. Well, she's trying.
Right.
She's got a lot of contracts, a lot of things going on, but that's just how the internet goes, I guess. Here, we'll do a little switcheroo here so we can see what Mark's doing. Oh, that's going to be ball in hand. Yeah.
I don't think that got to the rail.
I think that Josh will probably realize that. Yep. They're talking through it right now.
I think he just called safe, and he's just going to put that 7 in.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Switch it up, kind of have both players play a little bit more of a strategic game, as we've spoke about. And probably we'll bring the old. Let's take a look at the table here.
That's wicked.
Yeah, Mark doesn't have much. So this is
No.
going to be a tough game.
I would maybe just try and do something to develop the 6 a little bit, because even so, I mean, with that one sitting where it's at, it's still going to be a tough out for Josh.
Right, and there's a lot going on. You're absolutely correct. I mean, you got the 15, the 14, the 12, all pretty much in a weird spot. Although, if Josh can get down there, right?
Right. If he gets down there, I mean, say he takes at some point the 10 with a little touch and get on that 15, he can break the others out.
Hit that a little thick, I think. See, but Josh knows.
Yes, he does.
You don't want to just turn on the gas too soon. He's just going to move things around until the opportunity arises, and then collect as many of these quick games as he can, because you win 3 or 4 of those. I mean, that's half your match. And I mean, we're not seeing people break and run here.
No. Not at this level yet. I mean,
at any level. I'm telling you, I don't, even in the 9-ball tournaments and the 10-ball tournaments on a bar box, with the table's a little sometimes tough to break on with the humidity.
Right.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not even seeing the 600-700 players breaking and running. What touch? That's finesse.
That is. But I feel like he's almost now too straight on that 4. If he's got a little angle, he should be able to come back for that 5.
Cue ball's moving. I don't think he's happy.
I wouldn't be.
Josh is doing his best to not watch. You can tell he's a little nervous, though. He's got a little foot shake going on. That's a little bit of nerves. If Josh was a poker player, he wouldn't be very good.
Well, at least if he was a poker player, his feet would be under the table.
True. Maybe sunglasses. Well, there's a breakup shot for you. Now, did he get rewarded on the one ball?
Looks like he's got to bank that somehow to the side if he can, but that's still good.
Let's
It's
take a
got
look at
past
the
that
overhead.
12. Does that pass the 12?
I don't see it.
So then what's your next option?
I mean, you might be able to carom that,
Oh,
but
there's-
it's a little short.
it is.
Yeah, so I don't. This is tough. This is where Ray would be good. Ray's got some deeper strategies when it comes to shots like this. Personally, for me, I get a little impatient on something like this. Yeah, that ball definitely doesn't go in the corner off the carom, and you can't cut it without probably causing a split hit.
But if you can see a way to break this up a little bit and put that cue ball up on the left-hand side, I mean, opposite of where that 10 is,
I like that. Yeah.
you got to see the angle just perfect. It's a tough shot, but I think it's the best bet.
Well, if you put a little left on this one, carom it off the 12,
Mm-hmm.
it'll take right off the rail. It might block the 8, and then you're sitting in prime real estate for just waiting for Josh to miss. Let's see what he does here. I think he's doing okay. Oh, that's going to be ball in hand. So he had an idea of doing something like that,
Right.
but didn't hit it. That might have been impatience. You know, like you look and you look and you look and you're like, all right,
Right.
everybody's watching me. And then those things do fly in your head, and they shouldn't. We don't have a shot clock. He could have taken another 30 seconds if he'd like.
Those are the types of shots when that type of thing happens, you're just trying to put a little too much finesse into the shot.
Correct. I agree. Well, Josh is working through this pretty smoothly. You can see he's
It should. I mean, this should be Josh's rack at this point.
confidently strutting around. He's making plan A, plan B, plan C.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if the cue ball didn't land exactly where he wanted it, you know, he's sitting okay here. I kind of like the
Nice.
15 for the key ball, the last ball.
Yeah. If something I was catching in some of the videos I watch, if you got a ball that's sitting in a hole, you can put that cue afterward anywhere you want on the table, pretty much.
Facts. I mean, we're watching it right now. He's thinking through. He might not be getting. See, you could see it from his expression. That's not where he wanted to be, but he's going to keep
But you know
working
what?
through it.
I'm looking at this. It should be almost a natural transition going from the 13 side to the 9 to the side. That's what I'm seeing.
He's taking his time, though. You know,
Right.
He's
Which is good.
breathing. He's looking around the table. He's taking
Perfect.
walks. I mean,
Perfect.
the way I look at some of these is that you just have to make them. You
Mhm.
don't need a lot of cue ball movement. But he's making it a little easier for himself.
Exactly.
This is the shot, though.
Nice touch.
Got her done. That's 2-1, Josh, in this race to 7 8-ball at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company, Appleton, Wisconsin, on this beautiful 80-degree day. I wish we were outdoors. How cool would it be to have an outdoor pool arena?
Oh God.
You know,
The
with
most-
fans and stuff. But
I remember as a kid my dad shooting in a pool tournament on the ice.
oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Was the pool table on the ice, or was he?
It was on the ice.
Oh wow,
I think it was out by Lake Poygan.
that's pretty cool. Sign me up. Oh, that's not going to be good. I'll have to fix that now.
Oof. I like that he made something on the break, but again, we're back to a cluster. Looking at this, nicely played. Just a little bump on that.
And that's what I'm noticing with Josh. When he settles in, he doesn't put a lot of power on the ball. He just kind of rolls everything in, trying to use natural English.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, that's the way to go. It really is.
And yet, when he needs to, he's got the skill to make the shot or make something out of nothing if he has to. He pulled that back a little far, I think. So now, if I'm Mark, you have no clean shot on here. I end up just doing a little safe and send the cue ball opposite end of the table. Just like this. Stay out of that corner.
Yeah, slow down. Put the brakes on. Oh, he called us safe.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Just a little cue ball movement.
All right. And I'm going to have to leave it because I just got called for table 7.
No, we can't let you leave.
Say, Fong, Chris has got me chained to the chair.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
if you got to go, you got to go.
yeah,
That's for sure.
I'll be back when I can.
When did he call your match?
Just now. Yeah, I've been watching,
Where
but
you
I
at?
just heard him on table 7.
Oh, probably playing him.
Who knows? No, Adam Lutz is who I'm going to be playing.
Ah, Adam Putz Lutz is what he called. I don't know why he has
So.
that nickname. But good luck.
All right, thanks. I'll be back.
All right, Tim. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Looks like a little bit of thought going into this one. Josh kind of taking a breather. All right. I think I got our cameras all spicy. We're going to be going back and forth a little bit on this one. Yeah, we're playing the strategic kind of move things around until the game can develop. I don't think you're going to see anybody impatient yet at this point in the match to just start going for those wild breakups. Looks like 4 on the side. It's okay. It hit the point, came out nicely. It'd be worse to have that 4 ball sitting tight on the rail just past the side. Every pool player hates that shot. That 4 ball is in a great spot. 7 ball is a good blocker. 6 ball is going to be an issue for Mark. All right, so Josh said, you know what? I'm tired of that sitting there. Pots the 7 ball of Mark's. Leaves him pretty tough. Let's look at the overhead here on the dual view. Not a lot going on here as far as being able to even hit a solid. Ray and Damon are playing on table 6, and the whole crowd just went, ooh. Because Damon's, if for those that don't know, is a junior player, about 11 years old, I think. Did really well in some of the traveling professional style tournaments. And he's an up-and-comer. Some days he just rolls you, and other days he gives you chances, you know. He's working on it. All right, Josh is looking at how to get an angle on that 14. You can see made the ball. Got a shot on the 12. Question is a 13 go? And it looks like it does here. So I think I'd be playing a two-way here. I'd be trying to get on the 10 or the 13. I mean, look at that. Big highway there for the 13 to go in the corner pocket. Oh, came around. I would have opted maybe a little inside. Just trying to come back out. But this works well. He did bump the 2 in front of the 8. So the 8 will now have to find a new home. Now he's checking out the angle on the 13. So he wants to shoot the 10 and roll up just enough so that he's not going into the 8 while he's shooting the 13. So he can just kind of follow up, maybe get a little wider towards the left side of the table there. Oh, okay, he put some power on it. Maybe a little unnecessary power, but he's still alive. He's still got the shot. 2 options here. You can cut it, or you can bank it. Here's a side view. See if he gets out of the way. Yeah, we'll keep it here. Watch his elbow drop action. All right, missed the cut. Did leave mark. Dealer's choice. This is a nervy shot, right? You know, you just got another chance at the table. You definitely want to tie this up. You don't want Josh getting too ahead. 2 balls in a tough spot. I think you have to shoot the 2, but it's a harder shot than the 6, so yeah, you can see it on his face. He's not happy about that shot. A lot going through the mind right now of a pool player. You know, you're thinking, do I shoot the 5? Do I shoot the 4? What do I do with the 2? All of it has to come together. 4 ball definitely seems like the right choice here. Nicely done. Can't get much easier on the 2. Now what you're going to have to do on the 2 here is you're going to have to pop it so it comes back out. You're going to want to get to about the middle of the table. Joe. Mr. Potoff. How you doing, Joe? Thought I saw you here today. So either you're playing or you're on break or you're at home. He hit that well, put a little too much power on it. Oh, and it curved. Did you see it? Hit a piece of chalk. There's definitely something on the table there that distracted the cue ball. We'll do a little replay now. Watch the cue ball. Whoop. Kind of shimmied. Little to the right and little to the left. What a save. What a save. That might buy him another shot at the table. So Josh has a one rail. You just want to bump it. I don't think you want to try to make this. I mean, if you could leave the cue ball down table against that right rail, you're giving yourself a pretty good opportunity to get back to the table. So it looks like he's doing some kind of a calculation based on the diamonds. And he did get a bump, but nothing is going to hit a rail. This is a great opportunity here for Mark House to tie this match up. Looking pretty good. I think he got a little straight on the three. Got Spencer Bussinelli.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, Spence?
I am doing good. I won 2 matches in a row so far. In the tournament.
Nice. That's the way to start a weekly.
Yeah, it was Fong and Michael Mitrovic.
Both of them are
Yeah.
like 500s.
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
I'm at 500 now.
Well, but they're high 500s.
So true.
You
It's
know,
very
you
true.
know
That's
I'm
how-
joking.
That is literally how it works.
Yeah, congratulations. Keep her rolling.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I really just wanted to play because the break pot.
Yeah.
That's all I really wanted
Well,
to
I know.
do. And, you have to play to...
You keep winning, you're going to be in the money.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is to tie it up. Oh,
Oh,
he hit it thick, and he left Josh a pretty good starter shot.
I'm not surprised that Mark House picked 8-ball.
Oh, for
He's
sure.
a very good 8-ball player. And I think if he watched the match against Bart, he probably has a good idea that Josh has troubles sometimes.
Well, and Mark is typically an 8-ball player. He plays in leagues. He
Yeah.
plays in the weeklies. I know he doesn't mind rotation, but you don't like selling out those last couple balls.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, he got a bump. Left it kind of 50-yard line here.
Wow, Mark House is 60 years old.
Is he?
He is 60 years
Oh,
old.
I
it
wouldn't have
says.
guessed that.
I know, me neither.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's Josh, like 78?
27.
Oh, half price.
Yeah.
So let's see what Josh is doing here with this 8-ball. I mean, it looks like a routine side. Ooh,
Very
I thought it
nice.
was.
It looked like the
yeah,
nipple was there,
yeah.
but
Got to stay away from that nipple.
yep, it's nice. Josh's dad is sitting out there watching.
Really?
Yeah, he's sitting right there. Yep.
Oh, wow. I didn't know. That's cool.
I don't think I've ever seen him come here before.
We'll see if we can get a shot of him. Maybe you guys can recognize, see if they look alike.
The resemblance.
There is a resemblance. He got the slick back hair.
Oh, yeah.
Josh doesn't have the goatee, though. Yeah. Definitely Josh's pops. It's cool that he's here to support
Yeah,
him.
he's a great guy. He's man, if you think Josh is bad, his dad's about the same.
There you go. Side by side right there.
Oh, yeah. Related.
Missed the break. I'm slow. 7 balls in. 2 balls in.
Wow, that is a good spread.
I like solids, though. And he
I
doesn't
do.
have a good solid starter.
The stripes aren't too bad.
They're workable.
He could play safe right now. Just hit the 11,
I
Let
kind
him
of like
figure
that.
it out.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, I really, if I had a shot on the 1, I think I'm out.
Yeah, I would agree. As long as you could get to the 3 ball for sure. But he's gonna go.
He's going for it.
Yep. 13. Does that go past that 4 ball?
Kind of left himself in nowhere land there.
It looks like it does.
A little tricky.
Yep. He's gonna cut the 15.
The old pocket blocker.
Yes.
Yeah, that guarantees you're probably going to see another. Well, I mean, it's not blocking solids, but just having it in the pocket there.
It's still nice to have there.
Yeah,
always.
it
It's
stops
always
the
nice.
opponent from playing safe on you.
When
you
I was
know.
playing Fong, that's how I was going. He blocked 2 pockets with the 8 ball,
That's
not
what he
being able to
does.
go, and then I ended
Yeah.
up doing the same thing in the same 2 pockets.
Flipping it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that changes things.
It does.
You sit down thinking you just did something really awesome, and then they flip it on you, and you're like, wow.
Yep.
It just went from
Just
100%
stuns ya.
me to 100% him in one
stuns ya.
shot. Yeah, it does. All right, so we got Mark shooting the 6 ball here, and he's got to get out of that hole. See, that 15 ball did change things for him. He put a good stroke on it. I think he's got the 4 ball. Maybe. I don't think he has a 3. I think he has to shoot the 4. He's getting in trouble here. The angles are
Yeah.
getting a little further and further apart.
I would think you'd want to kind of throw it a little bit to slow down the cue ball for the 5 to get a little nudge on that 3 ball.
Right, slow it down or hit
Yeah.
the 10 or something. But that 15 came into play here. He wasn't able to,
Oh, he went too far.
yeah, that's going to be jacked
Yep.
up, shooting the 5. And again, that 15 is causing problems. You can't
Yeah.
play a simple safe now.
Nope.
So let that be a lesson to you all 8-ball players that sometimes leaving a ball in the pocket wins you the game.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Didn't hit
Ooh.
the ball. He
Ball in
miscued.
hand for Josh.
It's about the 3rd ball in hand we've seen from Mark. And we've only played 4 games, so this is the 5th game.
I'm surprised they've only gotten 4 games in so far.
A lot of safeties.
Yeah.
A lot of back and forth. But with ball in hand, Josh wastes no time. Goes right for the breakup. Shot on the 9.
Does say here that for Mark, he watches a lot of Charivari
Oh,
on
yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
He's a really good. I watch him a lot, to be honest. I don't like how he talks, but
I subscribe to him, and I loved his lessons, and then I noticed that his lessons are just drug out. It's just like 20 minutes, 30
Yep.
minutes. It's just like, get to the point,
Yep.
get to the point,
Yep.
get to the point. I don't know if he'll ever listen to this, and if he does, Charivari, if you listen, don't take it as a diss, but you got to speed those things up, man.
yeah, that is true. A lot of his videos are very long. Some
Yeah.
of them aren't too long, but
It's just I couldn't do it anymore.
yeah, it's
You
just
know?
more listening to him for that long. It's
Right.
kinda harder.
He's got a really cool room set
Yeah.
up,
Oh, yeah.
cameras,
It's nice.
everything. He's definitely doing it right. You just got to stop milking like the same old stuff.
Wow.
That'll work.
Wow. What a
double
great
ball.
shot.
We're gonna have
Wow,
to replay
that is a
one.
great shot. And he just knocked that 13 just a little bit. Wow. I bet his dad is just smirking over there.
Here, we'll see if we can get the replay on that real quick. Boom.
Wow.
Shot 10. Everything goes his way. Here, we'll get back to this. Overhit it
Oh,
slightly.
no, I wouldn't say so.
It did die down a lot
Yeah,
more than
yeah,
I
it
thought.
did.
I thought it was going to keep going. Here, we'll get you a better view here. Not the back of his head.
Well, he's going to take his drink. He is, I've noticed the last couple of weeks, he's really taking his time.
You got to.
You know, he's trying to be comfortable with what he's doing.
His dad's just invested on this shot. I'd like to split screen that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Great shot. Not the best leave, but definitely cuttable.
This is one of those shots you got to your fundamentals. Yeah, he knew right away.
Yeah.
He rushed it. It didn't feel right. He's got to get back down.
He's doing really good with that.
You have to.
It's great.
Look at all the young kids. You know, you got Caden Hillman, great fundamentals,
Oh,
all
yeah.
the way up to like Tyler Steyer, Moscone Cup style. I mean,
Yep.
if you could be a robot, you are going to play pool great.
And he makes it.
Yeah, center pocket with perfect speed, a little bit of inside to control the cue ball from going anywhere near the side pocket.
We'll say he was a
done.
little worried, I think. You know, he's kind of trying to feel neutral about if he'd win or not.
Right.
But I think he was a little worried just because Mark House is definitely an 8-ball player.
Well, if you miss that, you lost.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's
Yep.
as simple as that. Now he's up 4-1. Mark's in a bit of a pickle. He's going to have to change some stuff up. He's tried the strategy. He's tried the wild shot. I think he's pulling the trigger a little too soon. You know, and he's basically handing the games a little bit over to Josh. Because, I mean, if you give Josh 3 balls at the end of a clean table,
Yep.
you're not going to – he's going to execute it more than not. All right, that looks like a dry
Wow,
break.
That is definitely had good cue ball control. I'm surprised nothing fell.
Did something fall?
I don't think it did.
Yeah, we got Mark coming to the table. And we got Josh
Going to talk to his daddo.
panning on over. I can't keep up with him. Here he is. Little chat. 2 generations of pool. Here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company.
Yep, his dad is not a bad pool player. Definitely.
Well, I'm sure he got the spark
Oh,
from
yeah.
his dad. And then if
Actually, we got the spark because I brought him here once. It
He-
was 5 years ago. I brought him here. All my siblings
You're
came.
telling me he never played pool with his dad?
Yeah, it was
growing
just
up?
more bar.
Okay,
You know,
but that's how it starts.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know.
But once I brought him here with my brothers as a brothers' night out,
Mm-hmm.
because they all came from out of state. Came here, played for a few hours, and he's just like, "Let's go back."
He was locked in.
He's like, "Let's go back,"
Yeah.
and we were here every day for 3 years.
He made all the right choices too. I mean, he learned everything he could from Mason
Yep.
and everyone else in the pool hall. And then he went on to play some one pocket and slow things down a little bit. And then he had a baby.
Yep. I think that definitely helps. To be honest, growing up actually helps your game.
Yes.
You know, getting more mature. You
but
know.
kids don't. I mean, typically you take breaks from pool when you have kids.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad thing.
I mean, we've slowed down a lot. I think we still
Yeah.
have about the same skill that we used to. You know, when
Well,
we played every day.
Yeah.
You know.
It's going to pick up. I mean, you're going to basically slow down and just shoot the shots the way you should. Because when you play a lot, you get a little lazy.
Oh, and he locked up the other one.
Yeah. Breaks one out,
Wow.
causes an issue on the 11. But again,
It's definitely bankable though. Looks
he's still got,
bankable.
he's got the keys to this match still.
He does, because Mark's gonna have to figure out how to bust him out if he doesn't. So
And I think that's what Josh is looking at right now. He's like, should I continue to make balls here? Because I'm running out of options. I mean, that's what you got to think about it. All right, so that didn't make the 14 any better. 15's sitting a little troublesome.
oh, he's gonna go for it now.
1, 2,
Wow,
and what?
great shot. Wow,
If that would have rolled another
Yeah,
2-3 inches,
it
he
would have
would have
been
been
perfect.
sitting. Yeah, unbelievable. Josh is
Wow.
going for it.
That is great.
Let's see what's got Mark sitting there just waiting for his shot back at the
Going for
table.
a bank shot. See how this goes.
Woo.
and just wanted to knock it back.
Right back into the same hole. I mean, I don't know if you deserve a pool shot like that.
That is pretty funny.
Unbelievable.
That's how it works sometimes.
Let's see what Mark's shooting at here. He's looking at. Looks like the 3 ball. I'm wrong. 4 ball. He's gently hitting the balls. I think sometimes when you're having some trouble, sometimes just slowing everything down can help, but also can hurt.
It says Mark's favorite player is Nick Varner.
Yeah.
Isn't he in the Hall of Fame?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's
I
been around.
thought so.
He's got his own cue line.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really watched him play. I don't think I've ever seen him either.
It kind of looks like Willy Wonka.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You ever see Nick Varner?
Yeah, what's his nickname? Is it Wonka?
I doubt it. I think he came before Willy Wonka.
Oh, he does. Wow. That's neat.
Yeah.
He does look like Willy Wonka. The original one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original one.
Let's see if I can. You know what? I'm tired of Google and searching for images. They're always like not images I can use. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. It's just Edge. Edge is horrible. Even though it uses Chromium for the nerds out there, still don't like it. All right, what do we got going on? All right, well, you know what? It's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
11 ball, 9 ball, trouble. 7 balls doing a good job blocking the pocket. Ah, there we go. The Kentucky Kid. Is that Varner? Well, he was born in 1948 in Kentucky, so that does
Oh yeah,
make
it must
sense.
be him. Yeah. Kentucky Kid. Josh played it safe.
Yeah,
Just
I knew
get
he
ball
was.
down there.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, there's some great matches out there with Nick Varner, him and Efren Reyes. A lot of those classic matches are great to watch. I mean, I think they've been converted from VHS to YouTube. Keep it alive a little bit. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate the information there. So now, Mark's got to think about this here. I mean, does he like the 2-7 combo? Because I don't. Okay, he does not.
He just wanted to block up that 14. Makes sense.
I mean, it worked a game earlier. He just didn't execute.
Yep.
And then Josh started doing the same thing. It's funny how players will mirror each other. If one player starts playing like conservative, the other one will start slowing down. All right, get a problem
Get
ball.
right up in there.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that almost locked in.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
That would have been great. I mean, he would have still had the 1 ball. Maybe the 3, but.
Still, I mean, I think what Josh is hoping for is he's saying, I dare you.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah. I dare you to make your 3 easy balls
Yeah.
and then break up the 2, and then I win.
Because he doesn't really have to work hard anymore. He's got a nice lead, so why
4-1.
Why not make him work for it,
Right.
and see what happens.
Yeah, just don't give any games away.
Yeah.
All right, 6 balls in. He went for the power stroke. Oof.
It's not
What do you
terrible.
think? 4-ball combo?
I'd push that 7 right into the 11. Try
Yeah.
to make it so that it goes straight to the pocket, and you can just hit the 2 ball.
That's the smart way to
Yeah.
play it.
That's what I'd say.
Here, let's change the view. We got the Mark clips going on here. Basically, what you said.
That's actually even better.
It would have been nice if it came out another inch.
Yeah.
So he could get a little
Yeah,
angle.
now he's gonna have
into
to draw back
Mhm.
a little harder, or land a little straighter on the 7.
and don't foul.
Yeah.
You know, because that's a tight
Yep.
on the 11 ball. So we'll see if Josh gives him another chance here on this.
Goes for the breakout.
Little
Oh,
bumpity bump.
almost. He almost had it. What do you do here?
Me personally, I quit. You can see Mark's.
That's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
Just quit.
Blame the weather, blame the table.
Me and Josh were playing yesterday, practicing all day. We were here for probably 6 hours.
Oh,
And,
warming up.
Yeah.
No wonder you beat some 500
Yeah.
pluses.
And so, just funny because we were just blaming our cues the whole day because we both were shooting pretty terribly. You know,
I've
he
been
just
mi-
got a nice new set, nice
Oh.
Jacobies. He spent $2,000 on a set of Jacobies.
What?
Yeah, they are nice cues.
It could be a tip. You know, you might have to
Yep.
mess around with the tip a little bit until
Yep.
you get comfortable.
Well, he
Maybe-
went back to carbon fiber. We were both using wood for so long, and
Wow.
he bought that from Pat O'Connell from Oshkosh.
Got a good deal.
Oh yeah. So.
Very nice. Little upgrades. But I mean, still, you got to get used to it.
Oh yeah, but it does shoot nice. I shot with, like a rack with it. It was very nice.
Yeah, I like
Jacobies are
Jacobies.
definitely very nice cues.
Anything in Wisconsin. I mean, Peach Shower, Jacoby, Shone out of Milwaukee. I've had one of those cues.
Oh,
back
I didn't know
20
Sean was from Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Okay.
out of Milwaukee area. So I gotta quit putting it on that view. He blocks me. Here we go. Pocket blocker. Successful safe, if you ask me.
Yeah. I mean, if he can see the 9, just leave the cue ball right against the rail on the left side.
Right.
Be a hard shot to make that 7.
Oh, trying to do the old switcheroo.
Oh, very
Smart.
nice.
That should have been a one pocket shot, right? That he
Definitely.
100% get the ball over there.
Yeah.
Let Mark deal with it.
He's definitely playing very smart. Is he going to go for the combo? Wow. Oh, and he got it out.
Shot on the 2.
Very nice.
And the 8 goes. So if you slow
That
roll
is-
this in,
Yeah, with some lefts.
I don't even know if I'd play with left on this
No?
because I'd be nervous about missing. You're jacked up a little bit.
You won't be worried about getting too big of a cut shot?
It's all going to be tough.
I guess
Yeah.
so. I guess so.
Let's see if I can look at maybe the side view so you can see.
Oh, you guys have a side view, too.
It's not the
Wow.
worst cut in
No,
the world,
It's
right?
not too bad. It's
Like
not
if you
too-
roll it
Use
in.
low- yeah, you can definitely hold the cue ball.
Gotta make it, though. Gotta make it. Wow. Did
Very
it
nice.
just drop?
Just barely dropped.
Yeah, we got like 150 cameras.
That is sweet.
We've been kind of lazy, you know?
Yeah,
Not-
I wish when we had the pool table in our front yard, we had that many cameras.
It would have, yeah. I mean, you got to hang them from the tree,
Yeah.
you know, like
Well,
one
we did
camera
it,
here,
uh,
one camera here, one from the
We
front.
took long screws, and we screwed them into the, like 3 of them,
Yeah.
made like a tripod phone holder, and just screwed them into a tree.
Yeah, you
and then
guys
put our
were
phone in there.
you guys were leading the way. I mean, that was at the beginning of our stream, and then you
Yep.
guys put a pool table outside in Menasha, and you took a bunch of pictures of that. I don't know if do you still have those pictures?
Yeah, I do. They are
If you want, send one to Mad Apple Extreme at Gmail.
okay.
It's Mad Apple and then X Stream, and I'll plop it on the stream because I think that's a cool picture. You guys, I don't know if with or without. You can if you got snow around it too. That'd be
I might actually.
yeah. Let's see, Mad Apple X Stream, perfect.
All right.
All right, what do we got going on here? We got Mark with his normal normal pre-shot routine on the break, he takes his time. He really takes his time. Triple checks that everything is lined up. You know what? If Mark wins another one, this is gonna be a close match. Solid center ball break. Makes a ball. Everything's open. I don't care. I'm just gonna jump right to it and say I like stripes. But stripes does not have an easy starter shot, so let's bring up the overhead so we can analyze it a little better. Not much going on there. If he does choose to shoot solids, you just got to get behind the 7 at some point, and you're probably sitting pretty good. It's probably 5 years ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them. They're pretty much everywhere.
Well, you have so many pool pictures that you probably can't even search for pool.
My no, me and my girlfriend share like a Apple thing where we share photos and
Right.
whatnot. So all the herbs are on here too. Just gotta find it. It's gotta be somewhere.
Well, if you can, otherwise it's not a big deal.
Oh yeah, I'll send it sometime today.
And if anything, if Josh wins, we'll have it for next week.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Mark's choosing solids, even though it is a little tougher. Ooh, doesn't have the 4 now. Doesn't
I
have.
think he was trying to get to the 1. To be honest.
Right.
To cut it in the side, or does it?
Because that's the thing. You got to get behind the 1 and the 7
Yep.
to clear out these solids. So all he's got now is the 6. I don't like the 5. And this is a tough shot because you got to draw it back to have any kind of shot next. Yeah, I don't think he was super confident about that. He probably was 50-50 and not liking the leave. We've all been there.
He looks so bored.
11 ball. That's 1 down. He likes making problems for himself.
Yep.
You know, I've noticed that every game he's got such a great shot and he knows what to do. But he rolls balls into trouble. I bet you another couple of years between the two of you guys are going to be unstoppable.
Yeah. I hope so.
Scotch double teams, 1,000 and under,
Yeah,
whatever.
We're actually gonna do one August 24th at Charlie's. It's 10-10 and under.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
one a few weeks ago and we took 3rd
Yeah,
in Ogdensburg. So
if you stay focused,
yeah,
you should have no problem.
and what we started doing is we started what we did is we were like yelling at each other, like
Mhm.
acting like we were mad at each other. You know, like, oh, he would tell me to take this shot. I'd be like, no, I'm taking this shot. No, take this shot.
Did
And
that
it
help?
messed with people. You know, it got them thinking like, man, these guys fucking play together.
That's a shark and a half, dude.
It's funny because
and-
it actually helps us because then we get in this mode like it's like we don't care.
It's
you
almost
know?
like cheating though, because if you think about it, you're sharking, but also aren't there like minimal breaks, like where you can discuss the shot?
Oh, well,
between?
there it was unlimited. You
Oh,
can do as much
okay.
as you want, so that's why
So
we
you could
did
talk
it.
the whole time.
Yeah,
Nobody's
yeah.
getting pissed off.
Yep.
I gotcha. Yeah, then talk away.
And it was more that we were just trying to be goofy.
Yeah.
You know, because
Helped you loosen
it
up.
helps us. You know, banter helps us because that's what we do nonstop. We just mess with each other,
Mhm.
and that's just how we are as friends. So it definitely helps.
Earbuds.
Yeah, when
Come
you're
on,
when you're trying to be super calm and just like collected the whole time.
You
Then
got
you-
me
then you
one
just-
time.
Did I?
Yeah, during league, you popped in earbuds and you started like breakdancing around the table.
I did use.
Dude,
I used to do that a lot.
I lost it. I lost it. I started yelling at you and shit. I do not have a temper, and you're like, well, I could just take the earbuds. You were playing it perfectly.
Really?
I was getting so frustrated. You're like moonwalking to your next shot, and I'm
Really?
like, I'm not breathing. I'm like holding my breath. Man, you got me
Yeah.
big time.
That's not what I tried to do.
I know.
Just back then is I had so much energy and
You were definitely grooving.
yeah. So I needed to feel it. It helped me loosen up and
I don't hold any. That's just one of those things. It was like, if you get somebody who's having a tough time shooting,
yeah.
next thing you know, the opponent's got earbuds in. They're dancing around the table. They're taking like 5 minutes per shot. Sometimes you just blow a gasket. It was a good time though. One of those memories that you got to learn from.
Oh yeah.
Oof. Well, he did block the pocket a little.
I was actually thinking about like those animal onesies. You ever see those with the hoods? I was
Yeah.
thinking about wearing one of those.
You
just
could
once.
get away with that, though.
Yeah, you just wear
Yeah.
it because people will just look at you funny.
If you shave, you
Yeah,
look like a
yeah,
little kid, probably.
You just come in, you shark them in pool wearing it. How weird, playing. I feel like if I saw someone wearing that, I'd have the weirdest thoughts in my head. Like, what the heck is this guy doing?
I mean, everybody says you should play the table, not the opponent, but that's so false.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
need to play the opponent.
sometimes, because if you're playing a 700 player, you're not going to just be winging that shit.
No.
It's
No.
like next thing you know, you're losing 6-0.
Ooh,
There we go.
okay. He can't see that 15.
I'm telling
can
you,
he?
he makes things complicated. He's keeping it exciting for us here in the booth.
I don't think he can see that 15 ball. That would have been money if he could see that 15. I wonder, is he gonna go for the big cut?
I think he's looking at the
going to.
bank.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know
I
if that's
think-
going to get you any kind of reward, though.
I think he's gonna go for the. Oh, he's playing safe.
All right.
I think I saw a hand. Oh, nope, he's going to the bank. Changed his mind. He's doing the cross bank shot.
This is an interesting one, too, because you got to get shape on the 15.
Wow.
Oh, double pointered.
All right. Let's see what he does here. Another cross bank?
Yeah,
You
well, I mean, at this point,
Or man, he could long.
just cut it.
Oh yeah, I guess. Or
Tough. I don't know. It's hard to tell if he's calling a safe.
yeah,
with
he's
his
like
hands.
he's waving a lot.
Yeah.
Moving his hands a lot.
He's definitely talking a lot to Mark. They're having a little conversation back and forth. There's a photo for the album.
It would be cool if you can take screenshots.
You can.
Like take pictures
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah,
Then
you
can
totally
post them on the
can.
website or
Yeah.
something.
We definitely could amp. I guess we're kind of on autopilot right now. We're doing our Sundays, waiting for some challenge matches. We do the Mad Apple Extreme stuff with the PLP, the Matchroom stuff. We did
What's
that.
PLP?
That's the Premier Pool League. Premier League pool
Oh,
for Matchroom. They
I
do
don't know.
all that. Yeah, they got a league that just travels around the United States, and
Oh,
certain
really?
pool halls are sanctioned for WNT points.
oh,
Right? So pros can play in those, or anyone,
really?
and they could get points to be in the Moscone Cup.
Oh, no way. That is cool.
I mean, that's how they select a couple of the players by points.
I
then the
I
coach
heard
has-
about that.
right.
That's how they qualify to get in the Moscone.
So you could be in the Moscone Cup if
could.
you played in those WNT events and you win a few of them. Be like Spencer
that would
Bussanelli
be something else.
against Joshua Filler. That'd be funny.
That would be the best thing. That's
That's
like my
cool.
lifetime goal is to play in the Moscone, or at least go watch the Moscone in person.
Yeah,
That's my dream, is to do that.
probably best bet is buy a ticket.
Yeah, they're
Check
expensive.
that off.
Yeah,
Well,
they are expensive.
it's in Florida this year too, which
Oh,
I think
really?
turned a lot of people off.
Yeah, I
because
don't
they
know.
like to do the Vegas thing.
Yeah,
Those tickets sold quick.
Yeah, because Vegas is the gambling city.
Pool,
Most people
gambling.
want to be in Vegas.
But the Florida did not hold back. I mean, I think the tickets sold out in a week.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there was VIP tickets and the regular seat. All of it was gone. So you got to be on top of that if you want tickets. They're going to need a bigger arena pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Tried to force it to get better shape on the
Yep.
8.
Looks like a little angle. You just got to roll up a little bit.
Now this, if he misses this, it's nerves.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
He's just got to take his time, take a drink
Exactly.
of water. You
Walk
know,
around the
wave your
table.
hands a little more.
he bricked it.
And
Oh, come
and
on. I think it might be in the way.
it's a little. He's gonna have to go rail first for sure.
What do we have here for the audience? Is this all Josh's family?
No.
All right. So, Mark, 1 ball. Rail first. Uh-oh. Got a bump on the 8. I think we're going
he's
to see
gonna
a
have to go
bank.
bank.
It's
That's
either
not.
a bank
It's
or
not
a
a.
safe.
That's not a hard bank.
I don't think so.
No, it's definitely I would probably pound it, but that's because it's a small angle.
It's one of those banks that we've seen 1,000,002,000 times as a pool player.
Oh yeah,
mean,
I think
look
he'll
at-
probably hit it hard. Just make it go in.
Ooh,
Oh,
double
and he
kick.
double. That's why I want to hit it soft.
I think the 8's blocking the 15. No, and you're right. You got to crank
yeah,
that.
I would have just hit it hard and
Look at this.
the cue ball would have gotten out of the way. Maybe just safety it, get it past the 8 ball, hit the rail, and get it right in front of the 8. Or he's gonna go side pocket, which isn't a bad idea either.
Well, I'll tell you what. Mark would make that shot all day long during league, so
Yeah.
he's just feeling the pressure. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of nerves. His whole family's watching, but they're not chatting. We got no support. We got no support here for Mark.
How many people are watching? Does it say?
About 70.
Wow, that's actually
Yeah.
pretty good.
Well, it's only 12, but everybody has like 4 personalities.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, we got good numbers. We do want to probably start streaming back on Facebook, for the open
Yep.
stream. I don't see a reason not to. We'll probably pull some randoms. Some people just don't like opening up YouTube.
Yep.
Whoa, did you see that? He shot it in the side.
And got it.
He made it,
Nice.
but
Did not hit it hard enough.
well, it's a tough shot to speed. Look at how do you make that in the side? I am telling you, this was a shot and a half. Look at
I
that.
think he was also trying to play it more like a safe if he missed.
Right, get it behind
Yeah.
the 8.
So make it a long shot.
All right. This is what he's left with.
Yeah. It's not pretty.
You either go
I
cross
would-
bank,
I'd probably just do.
cut it.
I would just do the bank, long bank
Yeah.
to the top left corner. If it's,
I-
then you can
I'm
draw it
so
back
bad
a
at
little.
those.
Draw it back a little bit. If you bobble it, it's hopefully lands.
Yeah,
in
play
the
it
middle.
short.
Yeah.
So then you got the Z bank going
Yes.
on. Yeah.
But I'm just a 500. So.
You love banking though. You and
Yeah.
Josh both.
Yep.
Let's see. Here we go. He went for the cut. He overcut it,
And
and it's gonna
leave
dress
it.
up.
Yeah.
There is no way Mark is missing this one. I bet you $5 he wins this game.
I will be up
Ooh.
here shortly.
He put a little twitch. He put a little twitch into
Made me
that.
think he missed for a second.
Well, I mean, I thought a miscue might have been possible because he dug into it. Be careful, guys. You got to keep that fluidity.
Who is Nick Anderson?
Nick,
I feel like
Mr.
I think I
Anderson.
know that name, but
he's been around. It's not Nick Andrews.
Oh, that's who I was thinking
Yeah,
of. Okay,
yeah. But
okay.
Nick Anderson's been around too. So.
Okay.
Well, yeah. If you're called up, you can do your thing.
Yep.
What table they give you?
Not yet.
Oh, you're good
I
then.
still have a next. I'm waiting on a table, but it should be pretty shortly here. Josh's dad said I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up.
Bad time to switch over.
Yeah.
But he left his coat, so he is
Oh,
coming
okay.
back.
All right.
Mark's on a break. Everybody's on a break.
All right. I think I'm gonna head out. Someone else
Thanks
can
for the
jump
help.
in. Yeah. No problem. Thanks, guys.
Good luck on your next match.
Thank you.
That was Spencer Bucinelli. And if you see Ray or Tim and they're not playing, yeah. All right. We'll try to get Ray or Tim back in the booth. I know Patrick's going to be around shortly. And I'm going to crack oh, yeah. Nice beverage. Well, let's see what we can see here. There's Tim. Billy Mays, if you'd like some ShamWows. Who's that way in the back? Is that Ray? That's not Ray. Adam Lutz on table 7. See what he's got to deal with. Looks like a pretty tough table. If I'm guessing, he stripes. This is the Sunday 8-ball tournament that we run every single Sunday. Monday, 9-ball, 7 p.m. Friday, 10-ball with 3-foul rule, 7 p.m. Sunday, 8-ball, 1 p.m. There's the new queen, Heidi. Took down Kelly Nichols. Not easy to do. Oh, he's got a jump cue. This could be exciting. He's good. Talking to Jess. 3-4. Not bad. Could be worse. It could be 6-1. All right. After about 7 minutes, Adam is ready to shoot. Got a good hit. And that's going to be a tough leave. So, still tough. He's playing Tim, the other commentator. Mr. Glasheen. Hey, hey, hey. We got Ray. Ray. Oh, did you see that 8-ball? Tim Glasheen showing off. Watch this shot.
Okay.
This is Tim. One-eye Tim. Boom. Clean. Finishes off Adam. Well, I don't know if the match is over. Anyway, they're on a player break, so we're just kind of putzing around. I got Ray in the booth. I don't know if he's going to be able to stay for very long. The matches keep getting called. We're just rotating through between Tim, Ray, Spencer. I think Kendall might pop in here and there. We're doing what we got to do.
All right, I'm in.
Welcome back, Ray. You missed some pretty good games.
Where are we at now? So catch me up.
Well, it looked like Josh was going to win, by a landslide, and a couple of bobbles, couple of 8-balls going back and forth have brought it back over to Mark's court. So Mark might have a whole new outlook here, rejuvenated, feeling like he's back in it because he was sitting at 1 for quite a while. It could have just as easily been 6-1 right now, is what I'm saying. So Mark is fighting, and he's executing those final shots as he should. Break and run, right here to tie it up. What do you think?
I like his break spot. He's breaking from the center. Hit the stack pretty square. That's my kind
Nada.
of break. Did not make a ball though. That happens.
Happens more than we like to admit.
Happens to the best. Especially on this table. This table's tough. Breaks tough. Let's see. Let me take a quick look here. 8 balls open-ish. I like stripes as well. Just because that 5's weird. What was he? I don't know what. I would have just tapped that in.
Just tap it.
Took the 13. She looked like he was trying to bump it.
Fun fact, that's Josh's pops.
Oh, cool.
In the back, yep. He's here to support.
There's a lot of people I know that were talking about this match.
Whoa.
Probably, how many are watching? Can you tell right now?
Yeah, we're
Live?
touching like 40 to 50 up and down. See what's going on here.
That's just live too. Yeah.
It's just live. I mean, yeah, we get a couple grand throughout the week usually if it's well-known
couple thousand,
players.
really.
Yeah. Well, the Matchroom events get like 70,000. So we need to support our local players more.
Is this a matchroom event?
No, this is not. But
okay.
we do push some of the Matchroom production stuff on the Mad Apple Extreme, and some of those matches they get like 50,000 views, like Ko Ping Chong and Shane. And I'll throw one of these on there from a local tournament. Yeah, just in a few days, like 50 to 70,000 views. You know, it's tough to get 1,000 to 2,000 with the local stuff. So we're trying to find. We definitely need to pump up the excitement level somehow on this local stuff. Do you have any ideas?
To try and get to 70,000 with Shane and Copenhagen?
Well, I don't. I think we have to be
That's gonna
realistic.
be tough action.
Yeah, pros are pros. You know, but I think we should be able to get at least 10%.
I thought a couple thousand in a week was surprisingly high.
Yeah. Well, it depends.
It means you're already doing a good job.
Well, you know, like certain players like Gray, Seek, super big backing, friends and family. Man, he's just draining them all.
Nice shot. This is something.
It's the popularity of the player and how big their family is, too. Sometimes you get a whole bar watching from one TV, but there could be 40 people watching, right? So it only shows up as one. That's how it works.
This is interesting last 2 balls here. How are you playing this?
I like the stop shot on the 12.
And then what?
9.
How do you get to the 8 with
well,
the
I think
stop
the 8
shot?
goes past the 4.
I don't think so.
Well, here, let's take a look at a better angle of that.
Let's say it doesn't. Let's say for a moment.
You're absolutely right.
That I'm right. Okay, notice the pattern on there.
Yeah.
But let's say for a moment I'm right, and the 8 doesn't go by. Now what are you doing?
Just hitting it as hard as I can.
You hit that ball good. Wow, you hit that ball good. Hit it, come down and up. He's on the 12. I believe the 8 ball does go by the 6. I'm not sure. But he's at least got a chance to get over here. Yeah, he's looking at it. He likes it. He just got to not get hooked by this 5. I think that's pretty easy. You got to hit the 12 kind of straightish.
Right.
If you hit angle on here, it's going to bump out and hit the 5 and really just get in your way. That was sweet.
So there's your angle.
Still can't tell. I think it goes, but maybe he's got half a pocket, and maybe
I think it does go.
And maybe if not, he's got a full pocket with the bank, and he might even have a bigger than full pocket with that 4 sitting there. Some people love bank shots.
He does too. He's a one pocket player, so he's not afraid of moving balls from one side of the table to the other, and he hits them with speed to stop them in the pocket too. That's a one pocket move all day long, right? Just build your balls in your pocket all day.
Nice.
That was a clean out. That might have been one of the best outs I've seen in a long time. Hats off. I like when I see good execution.
Have we talked about this Mark House questionnaire yet?
A little bit here and a little bit there. I think Spencer went through the fact that Josh is about 30 and Mark is 60. He doesn't look like it. If you ask me, he's like, I don't know, barely touching 50.
Good. So the answer is yes. They went
Some.
through it.
You should
I was
maybe
gonna
the
zip
cues.
through. Well, I don't know what they already went through. I like
Only
to just,
only that.
when they rack, I like to just zip down. Be like,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
Just
hit
the
all
age.
Because there's some really good. Just the age.
Yeah,
that's
that was
that's
all
my
they went
least
through.
favorite data point.
I know.
The beauty of pool, one of the big beauties of pool, our sport, is it doesn't matter your age, your height, your eye color, your hair color.
Yeah.
We've all seen in this pool hall Larry Neville wheel around here,
Yeah.
losing more and more of his body parts, but he's still playing the game hard as can be and
Yeah.
beating almost damn near everybody.
Everybody still.
And
Mhm.
it, if you want, the point being is, if you want, this is a game where if you want to be good, you can be good. You can be damn good. There's no like restriction like basketball. You can't play basketball competitively at 60 or 78.
Right.
This game you can.
Yeah, pool, golf. There's a few like that.
Definitely pool. I would throw chess in there. But pool is the number one most participated in indoor sport.
Yeah, isn't it? And it's not in the Olympics.
Not in the Olympics, but just that fact alone blows people's minds.
Right.
You don't believe me? I didn't believe it the first time I heard
believe
it.
you.
First time I heard it, I didn't.
Like, what else is there? I mean, people don't have basketball courts, so like, it is possible to put a pool table in your basement.
No. I'm not saying in your house participated. I'm saying indoor sport, period.
Indoor. Okay.
Period.
Yeah,
No caveats, no nuance. It just is.
it is.
And so
Beach darts?
if you want to be good at something that in The Color of Money, they
Yeah.
said, everybody's doing it. 9-ball. It's a
Everybody's
game for
doing it.
bangers.
Yeah,
But if everybody's doing it, then everybody's doing it.
yeah.
And if everybody's doing it,
Oh,
somebody's got to be the best.
which is an illusion.
You didn't like
Balls
that? You
roll.
didn't like that money? You didn't like that Color of Money?
I love the Color of Money, and I like the Hustler, and I like Pool Hall Junkies. A little bit less than probably all of those, but yeah, excellent movie.
What do you mean an illusion? You're saying in a good way or a bad
I
way?
think
What do you mean?
I think you can have a group of players and they could all beat each other, just depending on how the wind blows. I don't think you're going to have one player be the best forever. Goes
so
in
you added
streaks.
forever there. Yeah, I don't think Tom Cruise said that. But if you said forever, ooh. Yeah,
That
well,
is
he
true.
wouldn't say forever.
is
First
true.
off, you don't say it.
Yeah,
For
for an extended length of time.
today, here at the Mad Apple,
Right.
we got tons of players, tons of tables all filled up, everybody else waiting to play. Today, somebody is going to be the best.
It's probably going to be somebody who's got a 700 Fargo.
I don't think we have anybody that high today.
Close
But if they
to
were,
it.
if they were here today, then I think they would have a good chance. It is a race to 3, though.
Yeah, so
That's
anything can
a great
happen.
equalizer.
Yeah.
If you just open your mind and don't think about Fargos for a second, now you can be that 800. You can be a 900 Fargo.
I can't.
I've seen you.
Yeah,
You
no. There's it's like saying I could beat LeBron in a 1-on-1 if I practice hard
For one
enough.
bucket.
Maybe
one-
one
for one-
bucket. All right, maybe I'll take one
It's
bucket
a race
against
to
LeBron.
3. It's a race
Yeah,
to
yeah.
3.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
talking about 48 minutes of cardio. Again, it's a young man's game.
Yeah, it is.
You need height. You need youth. You need young, bouncy legs. You don't need none of that here.
Seems like pool is becoming a young man's game too, though. I love seeing the younger people getting involved. In the last 15 years, it seems to be going up and down in popularity, and COVID didn't help. That slowed everything down for about 4 years. But all the
COVID
best
didn't help pool?
players are like
You don't think
under
COVID helped pool?
20. I don't know. I don't think, because all the tournaments got shut down and the places were shut down, and I mean, unless you had a table at home and you could practice, like,
Which no one did.
I mean, I didn't.
No one did.
Yeah.
I remember coming out of COVID, first good tournament I played coming out of COVID, everybody was looking around, wide eyes, hoping to see who's been hitting balls, who's
Yeah.
been actually making use of their downtime.
Right.
And the answer was nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody was looking around. Everybody was hoping that somebody had just
Well, some people do.
bear
I'm
down.
sure.
The answer was no. The answer was
Nobody.
no.
You
Yeah.
couldn't find anybody.
No. Everybody
Not
was
even
looking
the
around.
young people. I
No.
bet you
No.
Caden Hillman
No.
was hitting balls.
No.
I don't know. I'll have to ask him. There's two
No.
types of people during COVID. You either got fatter
Nobody was hitting balls.
or you became like a fitness pro. Because that's how people handle stress. I know so many people who turn to fitness, which is pretty amazing. Not me.
Yeah, like me and you.
Yeah.
Okay, rattle that ball. Here we go. What's what? Stripes. Josh shooting stripes. I like. Let's see here.
It's a tough table. I mean, you got stripes blocking up the pocket.
Well, you could shoot the 14 now. The goal is to come break this 8. Ooh, I don't like this. So he's basically taking his 2 ducks first, which if you're an 8-ball player, this is not 8-ball play. You kind of save your
Whoa.
ducks.
He had some English on that one.
He is playing this game like he's ready for some 9-ball. He wants the cue ball to move. He wants to follow through. Big, fancy strokes.
It's the way to do it.
This is and so that duck, so back to my point here, that duck, those 2 ducks that he took, he could have saved one. One he used just to get going, save one. Now he's down to 1 ball for a breakout again here.
Ooh.
Okay, that's 8-ball. Now totally redeemed himself.
Just when you thought you were going to sell out, you come back and totally redeem yourself. Did you see the new one, Dumb and Dumber? It's not
well,
good.
I've seen you and Pat in the booth many times.
Well, that's the series.
Oh, okay, okay.
That there's
You're talking about the movie. The
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
okay.
That's multiple seasons. Pat, I think we have a common enemy. We better think of some good jokes. No, the new one, man. They look pretty old. It wasn't very good.
Let me ask you this: if you and Pat were the characters from Dumb and Dumber, who would be Lloyd Christmas? Would it be you or Pat?
I don't know.
That means it's you.
I'd be okay with being
And
Lloyd.
I'd agree with that too.
Yeah, Lloyd's
agree
a
with
nice guy. Well, I don't know how we got there. So Dennis Molson Jr. Hi, Chris and Ray. What's good, gentlemen? Sydney Schaefer. Yay, Mark. Sydney, Australia. One of the best servers at the Mad Apple. I think she also handles all the social media and marketing and all that really cool stuff.
Yeah, Sid the Kid.
She's even running tournaments.
She's even running racks
Running racks.
for money. Just got a side hustle. She took my money last time. We played straight up. We played doubles too, and I think we were teammates. We won together.
Yeah, her Q,
But,
I think, is named Pink Lightning. Or Pink Thunder. I can't remember.
I have held her Pink Lightning, and it is magnificent.
Is it?
Yes. It's like a dream.
I've got about 18 different ways of commenting, and I'm just going to envelope out of this.
So back to stripes here.
I do like the I don't like it. Yeah, I don't. This is going to go back about 4 innings each.
If you can, here's the shot. If you can, I don't know if you can see enough of the 15, but if you can, then you're putting the 15 in the side with some low outside, come breaking the 8 out. Yeah, he can do it.
Right.
Put the 15 in the side off the 1. You got to slam it and come break the 8 out. That was a very aggressive shot. He's choosing to lay down a little bit.
But he knows. He knows that Mark has multiple challenges here.
I like laying down, but if you're gonna play this game, which is the proper game, I believe, to play, he should have not just opened with those 2 ducks.
Yeah, well,
Back-
of course.
back to
Let's
that
go all the way
opening.
back to the beginning.
Yeah,
Right.
So you want more
Right.
soldiers on the
Yeah.
field than less.
Just leave one of them in a pocket and let Mark deal with it. But so that's what Josh has been doing. He's been letting Mark kind of lead and then execute when the balls are open. And we've seen that before. It's a tough game.
This one could hurt because he actually has angle now. So he put his soldier down table. Oh, he's gonna put. There you go. So he's gonna put a soldier even more closer to the hole.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better chance of making a ball and blocking the 5 and
Getting the break up.
getting a shot at a breakout. Yeah, Sydney.
Sydney's listening.
Has she ever been in the booth? By the way, We need to
Yeah.
get her in here.
I think I've asked her. She says no, or she's working. I mean, typically when Sydney's here, she's working, so you can't.
She pops in. She's she's a customer too.
What we should do, I mean, I probably, I'll take your word for it, but we're not streaming at that time. So during TK's Memorial Tournament coming this weekend, I think that's a perfect time to get her in the booth. Because
How about get her in the booth right here, right now? Sydney, why don't you come up here?
well, if she can come down,
We'll send a limo.
Well, I don't have that kind of budget.
And then maybe I get my money back after the match. Maybe we can gamble some.
Well, then you can give her Pink Lightning back that you kept for collateral.
No, she's up on me.
Tough shot there. Mark's thinking, he's trying to play safe once in a
Playing
while.
8-ball. This is the game. So Mark needs soldiers down here too. That 1 ball is okay. He's gonna
Ooh, middle of the table, not the end of the world.
good shot. Good shot. So he got his
And he didn't
trouble
move
ball
the
out
8.
of there. He didn't leave a breakout angle
Mhm.
because if you leave anything up table, that 1 is a pretty sweet breakout ball. But he's at least making him shoot down the table first, getting rid of his soldiers before he shoots this breakout. This is 8-ball. I like this. This is all strategy, moving balls, moving the furniture, getting positional advantage. Like chess.
Absolutely. So at some
Okay,
point he's going to
okay.
have to.
Well, 7-ball. It's the 7. That 15's kind of fat, so you got to come above the 15.
You think
So
it's
you-
1 ball for the breakup? I'm jumping ahead a little bit.
Well, of course, there's no other.
Okay.
We've been talking about the 1 ball as the breakout for a while now.
Here, let's take a look at the overhead. So he makes the 7.
Okay. You got to
Comes
come
back.
above. You got to come above the line of the 15.
Right.
So you can go either high inside or low, just low.
Looks like
I
he's
like high
using
inside.
Just bottom.
Ooh, he fires it. He's been working out. He's got muscles.
Ooh. Tricky.
Okay, now I don't know what to really do here. He hit that ball a little too hard. He wanted to. I already know what he's thinking there. So the reason he overhit that, I think, was because he put low on it and he was focused on his line, on hitting that line, because it was kind of difficult to get a proper line there to stay above the 15 and get angle for the 1. And you want to not rattle the ball, so he was focused on some other stuff and he just hit it too hard.
Correct.
So now it's just time to reevaluate. I still, oh man, why close up on Jolitz? Don't do this to me when I'm in a big match. By the way,
you gotta get a feel for the stress of the match.
he looks pretty relaxed, but yeah, especially right after I miss or do something
that's
dumb,
when I'll zoom in.
Then no.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no, no.
I'm gonna zoom in on the sweat beads on your forehead.
Well, normally when I sweat, I play better.
Yeah, you do.
So
I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
it's usually referred to as a very bad thing,
I
and that's why
personally
everyone
don't
like
care.
loves bringing it up. But once I got past the stigma of it, I realized, holy crap! Every time I'm not sweating, I'm missing balls. I'm scratching on the break, all this stuff. But now
I
when
didn't
sweat,
say it was
I'm
a
running
bad
out.
thing, though. You can't put that in my
I didn't say
mouth.
you said it was a bad thing. I'm saying it's normally brought up as
Right.
a bad thing.
Oh, gotcha.
It's normally like
Normally.
something somebody brings up, not
Like while
definitely
you're
not
shooting?
as a flattering thing.
Oh.
No, just as like a conversation piece where I don't want to like
It's
say
warm.
something good about you.
It's warm in here. It's never cooler than 74 degrees. And if you're a big guy and you're kind of hyper,
There you
you're
go. So
drinking
it's
coffee.
a reference to me being fat.
It's all
Thanks.
you're not fat. You're a big guy, but you're not fat.
That's.
I mean, I think
What
once
do
you get
think-
over
when
300
somebody says you're a
or
big
so,
guy, do you think they're talking about your muscles?
yeah, because I'm a weightlifter. Yeah, I work
If
out.
I called you
work
a
out
big
my
guy, do you
stomach.
think I'm talking about your muscles?
Well, I hope it's not anything else.
That's again the non-answer
I'm
is the
just-
answer. I
just-
know exactly what that means.
I'm dancing around. I mean, we all saw how you ate that whipped cream with your coffee this morning.
Here we go. Unflattering.
You're fine. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Playing
whoa,
safe. Ooh,
whoa.
double kiss. Handing it back over.
So he was trying to put the 15 up by that hole again. Just basically, he's playing 8-ball now. He's playing strategic 8-ball. I think he's stroking the ball a little too, like his forward and back strokes. He's got too much. It's like a 9-ball. He's got too much going on. You want to have these kind of short, more controlled forward back like Mark's doing. Right
Yeah.
now.
Well, Mark has been a little more delicate. Josh was playing delicate, very smooth, not a lot of cue ball movement, slow rolling balls in. But I feel like Josh is kind of flipping into more of a, like you said, 9-ball player, just starting to fire things in, move the cue ball around the table.
That's a pretty good shot there.
Well, he's just going to keep doing that until Mark opens it up. I'm telling you, this is how they've all been going.
Well, what's Mark gonna do right now? Like, what do you do?
I think you got to go
right,
one rail,
right now.
2 rails, maybe bump the 6, play it safe. I mean, even if you get the ball in hand.
So that's all you can do.
Right.
But I'm saying that's not easy to do. It's not even easy to just hit the 6 and bump it.
Right.
He's looking at, can he squeeze inside there,
I don't like that.
or maybe even intentionally foul. I don't know. I don't think he can squeeze in there. But
Yeah, I'm not. That wouldn't be my first choice.
let's see here. I kind of like where the 15 ended up if I'm Mark. So I don't mind an intentional foul right now. Not that, well, let's see. Here we go. Here we go. What you got in store? Uh-oh.
Okay, so intentional foul. Moved both solids closer to the
boy.
pocket. Should be game over, right? That's what the sigh is, right? If it was you up at the table, are you?
Well, the sigh is, what were you thinking there?
Well, yeah.
Because if you're going
course.
to intentional foul, you don't want to break that 8 out.
Also,
that
not
was,
shooting the 14 first. I don't know. What?
well, I'm still on my
Okay.
side
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
asked about.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you want the answer?
No, I do, but
Okay.
he threw me for a loop on this. But I like it. So yeah, the sigh was, what was he thinking? And what could he have thought?
Okay, so because he hit it so hard, there was a really good chance that 8-ball was going to open up. And when you're going to intentional foul, you don't want things opening up. You want things closing up.
Correct.
So you want to keep that 8 where at least, even if you're going to get a ball in hand, at least he's going to have to shoot some kind of breakout shot. And he's not going to be able to start with that 15 that was up the rail. Like I said, I kind of like that 15.
You know why?
Every ball is a rail.
That's why.
Love,
Yeah.
Love it. Never get rid
You
of that
know I had to
soundbite.
throw that in there one time while you were in the booth.
Never get rid of that soundbite.
All right, what do we got going on?
Um,
It's not over, and Josh is teaching him something.
We're up. Okay, we're up. Me and Mason, we're up. I'm gonna head out 6-3.
Does he think that it's over? No. Okay. You got to play Mason?
I'm gonna send somebody in here because I heard you were struggling.
I'm
So
always
gonna try and
struggling.
Find somebody.
I'm struggling with you in here.
Well, I mean, I do what I can. It's only,
I know.
only so much.
I know. There's only so much
That
you
can
can
be
do.
fixed.
Yeah, that's why. That's why there's only 70 people watching, and they're all bots, and they don't chat.
Elon. All right. We'll see you guys. Good luck. Good luck to Mark.
See you, Ray.
I think he's gonna get a game
What-
or two
what-
here and tighten this thing up.
What table are you on? Maybe we can pop over and watch you play a little bit.
I think he said 5.
Can't do it. Maybe
All right.
a little bit, but
All right.
good luck.
See you.
That was Ray Skenendor. South Strip. Skenendor. I think Ray's got to play Mason, which is going to be a nail biter, which I would love to watch. But anyone who's been here has seen it a lot. One of them will end up in the loser's bracket and tear it up. So I've noticed something. Every time Ray gets in the booth, Josh starts winning. So let's see if that's the case. Tough position to be in. Josh is on the hill with 6. Mark House 3. Obviously racing to 7. 8-ball BCAPL rules here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company, Appleton, Wisconsin. Thanks for joining us, as always. And after this match, the Knights duel will be up. That's the 500 and aboves. Or I should say 599 and unders. That should be a pretty solid match as well. If you guys are looking for something to do, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. We're not doing any, we don't have any cost involved in this. We're not charging any memberships, no Patreon fees, or none of that. It's free. And if you're local, come on down. We got bleachers to sit in, and we got tournaments that you can be playing in. All right, this is going to go back and forth a little bit until someone decides to execute, because it's a pretty open table for the most part. Little tough on the solids right now as far as a starter shot, unless the 6 goes. Take a look at the overhead. Doesn't help. I don't think the 6 goes. Nice little safety. He wanted it obviously behind the 6, but I think at this point in the match, you got to slow down. You got to play strategic. And when it is your time to execute, you got to do it. We've all been there. We all know how it goes. Dennis Malson. Good luck, Ray. Nice shot by Josh there. This could be it. If he's firing on all cylinders, this might be the end of it. I think he likes leaving the 15 for the key ball. He's taking his time. So you got to think about this. Do you want to roll up for the 11? Do you want to stun out for the 9? Ooh. Interesting. Got just enough follow on that to make it difficult. You're going to see a fun shot here. You got to pop this one out. Is it going to slow down? Looks like he has a shot on the 9. Jacked up a little over the 7. But, you know, if you think about the angle, off the 9, cue ball's just going to roll over to the right side of the table. Should be able to, yep, that's exactly what he's looking at. Pretty natural to pop over for that 15 from there. You just got to make the ball with, I don't know, a medium pace. Wouldn't overdo it. Oh, he's going for perfect. Josh is not messing around anymore. See Jess there sitting on the bleachers. Mark's family. You got Josh, Josh's father, sitting on the other side. Left himself an angle. I mean, this could be it. Sun drop. The drink of champions. That'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Handshake took place. Great sportsmanship. That will do it for another edition of the Jesters match. Josh will be back, probably not next week because we have the TK tournament, but the week after as the reigning Jester. And we will restart the stream to get you guys the nights in about 15, 20 minutes. So make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell. Another live video is coming out in about 20 minutes. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out, and thanks to Ray for helping with the commentary, as well as Tim Glasheen, and just a little bit Spencer Bucinelli. Have a good one, everyone. See you next week for the TK tournament, which we will be streaming. Don't worry.